G'day, guys. We are live. I think we are up and running. I've just had a little bit of problems. Getting this going, but I think we're good. I think since I've used this, the settings have changed, which it has been a minute. All right. Let me check this out, and then we will kick off. I've got the little tags ready for everyone. I'll just drop the link into the chat. Oh, hey, Rain Man, what's going on? Cool. The only thing I'm not getting is sound, but looks like I'm getting it. Yeah, man, it was actually really quite good. Hey, Rain Man, can you just tell me, are you getting sound? Loud and clear. All right, great. I'm going to stop mucking around. I'm going to record this just in case and I can upload it later. Alrighty, cool. So this is how this is going to work. It's going to be real simple. You guys just have to sit back, relax. I'm going to rip packs for you. I will put your name onto the screen. This is a Merry Christmas box. It's nothing crazy, but it's still a box of basketball cards, which is fun. It is the Topps Chrome OTE. This has been sitting in my cupboard for years now, and the general rule of thumb with these boxes is the longer you let them sit, the better the stuff is in there. Side note for conversation for today's break, I need to bang out a 2-hour radio show in the next 4 days. So if you have any song requests or suggestions, even genres or albums, I'll take a pretty broad scope on this one. Drop it in the comments here, and that'll help me build my next playlist. Alrighty, this pack is for Chris Wheeler. Chris Wheeler, this is for you, mate. Let me just check the All right, that's all set. We're good, guys. Hey, Dave. No, it's totally fine. It's absolutely my pleasure. Any theme? No. So I have that's one good thing about the radio station. It's 100% independent, and so there's no restrictions on what we can and can't do. Bryson Warren, Cock Yacht on the silver, and this looks like a gold of Devontae Cobbs. 18 out of 50. A true gold by Topps. Yeah, normally it's a 1-hour show. And so an hour is... Actually, I find that quite easy to do, but 2 hours is just that little bit extra. So getting hints is always nice. Spotify is actually really good at making suggestions on songs. And then the other one that's like quite good now too is ChatGPT. Like if you feed it in, say, if you give it 40 minutes of music and, sort of something that you're listening to, it actually makes really good suggestions. Alrighty, that was for Chris Wheeler, that first pack. Yeah, this is a really funny product. I feel like this is the ultimate. I've said this before, to be fair, but this is a true feast and famine product. Alrighty, I promise that the next packets after this are going to go a little bit quicker. And this packet is for Nathan Anthony. So Nathan Anthony, that is for you, buddy. Tudor, Lewis, Bewley on the silver, and Jazzian. I have definitely played Born Slippy. I might have even played that last week, man. Because I did like a... Sorry, that's a bit of a misrepresentation. I've done my New Year's Eve playlist. That's an absolute banger. I tell you what, I'm gonna check my run sheet. Because I think yeah, that's an awesome suggestion, man. Next packet is for the one and only Victor Sin. Dominic Barlow, the Aussie. Interesting. I would have thought that would have Bryce Griggs, Mace, Alexander Sarr. There you go. He went on to be the second pick. So OTE, do you know what? I actually think they've gone bankrupt. The idea behind OTE was basically to fund, it was privately funded, to fund young prospects that weren't going to fit into the traditional high school collegiate level or collegiate academic level. And then they would be competing against G League players. Oyvind Holland, but I'm pretty sure the team is either now defunct or not in the G League anymore. Malik Bowman. Eamon Thompson. And that's a silver too. And Jai Smith. So that's probably the nicest card we've had so far. I think that first top loader I had was just like a tiny bit skinny. And this is the, I don't know what you want to call this. It actually looks kind of cool in the background though. Jai Smith on the, let's call that the green. Green to 199. So that's a very nice pack. Yeah, these cards are like almost too thick for the top loaders. Alrighty, that was for Oyvind. So Oyvind, Merry Christmas, mate. I hope you've had a wonderful year. Yeah, that's a banger. Yeah, man, that's awesome. Thanks. That's a really good start for me, man. I was gonna do a Jimi Hendrix song too, so that's 3 bangers. The only proviso will be I won't do Born Slippy if I played it the week before. I try and mix it up a bit, but I'll check my spreadsheet. This next packet is for Josh David. Josh David. Nathan Misser. Tyler Smith. Tudor on the silver. And that's our second Cock Cat card. So that was for Josh David. So 18 packets in these. These go for about $100 a box. So pretty well, you're looking at about $5 Aussie per packet on these. I'm not too sure how I would feel about ripping these. The problem with this was, like, they did have a few NBA, like, obviously, The Thompson brothers were in this. Here we go, Eamon again. But I think if you don't get one of their autos, you're pretty much shit out of luck, right? Almanza, Jalen Lewis. Oh, he's a big boy. And Jackson. Actually, there is something I want to talk to you guys about. There is a prospect, a 27-year-old prospect. Whose packet did I say that was? What have I done? Did I announce a packet for that? If not, that was for Joe Dennison. Either I've lost a piece of paper. That's all right. That's for Joe. Joe Dennison, Merry Christmas, buddy. Chickenfoot. I have not listened to Chickenfoot for a long time, man. Are they still around? Mark Rotlier. This packet is for you. Yeah, I think this whole thing of that now pros can go back. He's played time in the NBA. He's been in the EuroLeague. He's like 28 years old. Now he's back in college. Like Misadio, Malik Bowman, Silver, Bryson Warren on the Levitate, and Bewley. I feel like you're going to pick half my playlist here, man. This is cool. Thank you. Mark Rotlier, Merry Christmas, big boy. Hello, Silver Foxes. That is an awesome name for so many levels. Silver Fox for the middle-aged guys, and De'Aaron Fox for my favorite player. That is a sick username. Respect. Josh Mills. That's for you, buddy. Ryan Bewley. Jalen Martin on the silver. And Malik Bowman. This has to be numbered. And TJ Clark behind that. It is not numbered. Silver Foxes, we're just talking about suggested songs for the radio show for next week. So there's a couple of suggestions in the comments already. All right, I've made a writing down error. I can see that Josh is there twice, so I'm gonna need to, at the end of the break, just quickly go into the list and see who have I written? No, missed out. Oh, I don't think I've seen that one, man. I gotta tell you, for me, Eddie Murphy's stand-up was where it was at. Sam Sinclair. This is for you, buddy. Merry Christmas, Sam. Eamon Thompson. Nice one there. Clark on the silver. And autograph. On-card autograph too. Bryce Griggs. So one of our autographs is going to Sam Sinclair. And then Jai Smith is our last base card. I don't hate these. On-card autograph, the art's pretty good. And particularly if it was a prospect that you were interested in long-term. It's kind of fun. But I've got no idea where Bryce Griggs is at now. We could do that for the pod. Where are they now? Bryce Griggs. Yeah, there's two Maybe I wrote down Josh Mills and there's a second Josh. I'll sort it out. Thanks, man. Alrighty. James Gregory. James Gregory. Merry Christmas, mate. Gortman on the horizontal. Eamon Thompson silver on the throwback. And Matt Bewley on the purple. Five-star prospect. I'm not surprised. His athleticism is just insane. It's almost impossible to defend against when he gets into the right spots. 1 of 299. So that will be listed on eBay as an eBay 1 of 1, I'm sure. Yeah, these cards are like 38 point or something. They're just slightly bigger. James Gregory, that's for you, mate. Merry Christmas. I hope Santa Claus came to you. G League. Okay, we made it to the pros. That's pretty good. Matty Chayulak. I'm sorry, Matt, if I said that wrong. Gortman. Malik Bowman silver. And on the green autograph, Luis Duarte. Again, photography's good. On-card autograph is hot. I do not hate these. Number to 61 out of 75. I swear I could put this into a 75 top. And that's far too big. Yep. It's going in. It's just tight. That was for Matt. So Matt got our second of 2 autographs. This is for Nick Smith. Before I go too much further. Merry Christmas, Nick. Good luck with your pack. Jalen Martin. Tyler Smith, silver. And Gene Montero. Up next is Sam. Ryan Bewley. Gene Montero. Tudor again. And Silver Azure. That's nice. Particularly if you're a Pistons fan. And that one slides in perfect. Yeah, these cards are super weird. They're like legitimately different sizes. Alrighty, Dave. You have been waiting very, very patiently. This is for you, mate. Merry, Merry Christmas, buddy. Thank you for the song suggestions. Dominic Barlow. Griggs. Cobbs. And your silver is Jalen Martin. You're most welcome, man. Love it, man. Welcome anytime. All right. Do you know what? So this one here was that should have been Jared Begg. I remember now. And the last one was Ivan. I haven't got it down for him. I can fix that right now. I remember Jared grabbing a spot. And then it was Ivan. And then there's 4 packets left, and that works out absolutely perfect. I have my moments of remembering stuff, and I also have my moments of forgetting stuff. So this is a moment of me cleaning up my mess. Jai Smith. This is for Julian Watson. Julian, Merry Christmas, bud. Jai Smith back-to-back on the silver, and you've got the extra refractor in this one. There's Big Boy Jackson. The purple is Walker. And for a second, I thought that was Chet Holmgren. It looks kind of like a Temu Chet Holmgren, doesn't it? Purple is 16 to 299. You were talking about Eddie Murphy before. I think the funniest thing... Hey, Josh, what's up, bud? You missed what I said. Oh, you might have missed your pack. Hang around, Josh. I'll show you your pack in the feed. So, you're talking about Eddie Murphy before. I swear, the most I ever laughed when I was like, I think I watched this when I was like 21, 22, was Eddie Murphy Delirious and Raw. I had just never seen anything like it. And I know it had been out for a while by the time I saw it, but oh my God. That was some like funny stuff, honestly. And I know it wouldn't fly these days with all the, PC and all the rest of it, but guys are genius, honestly. Walker, Jackson, Bewley again. I feel like we've seen that kid a fair few times now. Dominic Barlow. So if you're an Aussie collector, Christian, I think you'll like that one. I don't think I can say this next word on the feed, but I had a record, as in an LP, of and it was called Super N Word. Oh God, what was that comedian called? That was insane. I found that at a secondhand record shop. Yeah. Jared Begg is our second last pack. Yeah. Good night, man. Take care of yourself. Thanks for tuning in. Lewis. We haven't had this one today. Maldondo. Richard Pryor. Yeah, that's exactly. Thank you, man. Thank you for greasing my wheels. Dominic Barlow again. And Silver Cobbs. That was funny. That guy is just like off the chain. Like, but at the same time, though, I cannot imagine me playing that to my kids. Even if I play it to them, like when they're, of age. I don't know. I don't even know if they'll find it funny. Like it's just like another world altogether. Lucky last packet, Ivan Cock again. Maldondo said, "Man, he almost looks like a made up 2K player. That is so goddamn funny. Oh my god, I don't know if that's like a fake card. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen. The arm sleeve, the chain, the headband. He looks about 12 years old. Oh, yeah. Uncle, yeah, I remember that, man. Thompson and Green TJ Clark. I'm putting this into a top loader. This is hilarious. I might even take a photo of this and put it onto socials. That is funny. South Park this year was undefeated, man. Whatever they did, 6 or 7 episodes, that was funny stuff. They absolutely nailed that whole narrative with Trump, and that was just brilliant. I haven't watched South Park in such a long time, but I just felt like with the political narrative that they were like wielding, no one else can say that too and get away with it. I actually can't believe, like, how did they do that? Like clearly that's a copyright infringement doing what they did. Like that can't be. I don't know. I don't know if they're so famous they can just like get away with it. Yeah. Yeah, literally. You don't reckon they can do anything? Whatever? Okay. I mean, what didn't they do in that one, you know? Josh Mills. I'll find your Pac-Man. Give me a sec. Here we go. This is your Pac-Man. Ryan Bewley. TJ Clark. Jalen Martin. And Malik Bowman. For some reason I didn't give you a top loader. Alrighty, guys. That's it. That is the end of today's feed. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you all. Thanks for the chat. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Dave. You guys take care of yourselves. And I'll see you either around on the podcast or I'll see you on the page. Good night, guys. You're most welcome, mate.